Hey everyone, so today's video is actually an update for my unofficial year-end project pan. So I filmed a video a couple months back talking about some products that I wanted to try to finish up before the end of the year, and I was successful with a couple of these products, but some of them I have been using and just haven't finished off, or I haven't really used them much at all. So I'm really excited for this little update. Initially I wasn't sure if I was going to film an update for this, but I decided to throw it in as a little bonus video because you guys know I am filming 4 videos a week in the month of December for you guys. So I thought it would be fun just to throw this one in here. And I am really happy with the progress I made on these products, even though I didn't finish all of them off. I did still make some good progress. So the first product we have is my Oma Beauty Concealer. This one I haven't used a ton, to be honest, just because I have another concealer in a project, and I also have another concealer specifically in this unofficial project pan. So I did want to finish this off. However, I kind of figured that I wasn't going to be able to do it by the end of the year. I probably will most likely end up putting this in a project next year, or just working on this after I roll those other concealers out of my projects. So there is not a lot of products left in this at all. Like, not much comes off on the applicator, and in here I can see little windows in the tube. So I might try taking the stopper out of this, but it's also pretty old and it's kind of getting a little bit dried up. So I may just use as much of this as I can, but it is pretty close to being done. Another thing with this is the packaging is starting to rub off. So this white little, like these white little flakes are just getting everywhere, which for a high-end product that is pretty expensive, I'm kind of disappointed with that the packaging is just rubbed off, and it's not like it's been rolling around in my bag or like I've been taking it everywhere with me. It's really just been sitting in my drawer. So I'm kind of disappointed that this has been doing this, and I'm just getting like little white flakes everywhere. So that's kind of sad. I do really love this concealer. I would like to repurchase it, but there are also a ton of other concealers that I would like to try. So I probably won't end up repurchasing this right away. Now, a lot of these products I don't actually have here with me at school because I went home for Thanksgiving, brought a bunch of makeup home, and then came back and pretty much only brought back my project pan products. But some of these I didn't bring back with me just because I knew I would be focusing on my official project pan products. So one product that I did throw into this unofficial project pan that I didn't really get close to finishing is my Nude Sticks Hey Honey little highlighter. It was just like a deluxe size sample, and I had worked on this earlier in the year, and I know I have other cream highlighters in projects right now, so I wasn't going to really use that as much. That is one that I definitely want to finish in 2022, but I just haven't really made progress on it since I filmed this unofficial project pan. The next product is my Kosas Air Brow, which is just a little mini sample size. So I have been using this almost every day, well, every time I apply makeup at least. And this is like the tiniest little brow product, but there is still definitely product left in here. So I've just been consistently using this. It's obviously not finished, but I feel like I will organically just be able to use this up, also because it is such a little small sample size. And I did already purchase a backup like clear brow gel. I probably wouldn't purchase the full size of this just because I feel like there's drugstore brow gels that you can get that are just as good as this. You don't need to spend that much money on them. So I did enjoy this, but I just wouldn't purchase the full size. Next up, we have my Colourpop setting mist. This is their Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid setting mist. This is actually my second bottle of this, but I no longer purchased from Colourpop, so I definitely made some progress on this, and I have been using it. I think it was like probably at least up to here previously when I filmed the sort of intro to this project. So I definitely made progress on this. I should have marked it, but I just didn't think of that because I thought I was going to be able to completely finish it. I will probably have this, well, definitely have this done at some point next year. It will probably only take me like a few more months to finish this. So I will be happy to get this out of my collection. And this is the only setting spray I have in my collection. I pretty much just go through setting spray and then I'll repurchase one when I need it. So I do really like this setting spray, except like I said, I no longer purchase from Colourpop, so I feel like I can find one that is pretty similar to this, and I've heard really good things that it is a dupe for the NYX. It's the NYX Glow Mist. I think it's NYX Glow Mist or something like that. It's the one in the sort of orange pink tube like this. It's like the same color, and I've heard that that is kind of a dupe for this, so I will be trying that one next. The other concealer that I threw into this project is my little Kosas samples. So you can see I wanted to finish off my samples that I got from Kosas, but as you can see, the ones I've taken out of here are the ones I've like opened and used. However, it's really difficult because obviously only like 1 or 2 of these matches me okay. So obviously this really light one is way too light for me. And these ones I have used. My perfect match I have discovered is 1.5C, and I will be getting a Christmas present, so I need to finish these off. Hint, hint, I'm gonna get the full size of this. So the shade 2.5C is an okay match. This does match me perfectly, but I feel like it's more of like a summer shade. As I've been getting more pale in the winter when I'm not spending any time outside, I feel like I am definitely more 1.5C. It's just a slightly lighter, and I feel like that matches me better right now, but I feel like definitely in the summer I would be 2.5C. And then the shade 1N is okay for me. It's a little bit light. Obviously it's neutral, so it's not that bad of a match. And then this other shade that I tried, the 02W, is just too warm for me. So it just kind of looks a little bit weird on my skin. So I don't know how to make these work. One of you guys said to mix the lighter shades with a darker shade, which I could do that, but I only have one remaining light shade in here. I'm thinking maybe of using this as like a contour. I don't know how that would look, like a contour bronzer shade, but I guess I will experiment a little bit with this to try to use some of these other shades. I could also give some of these to my mom. She's a little bit darker than me, so she might be able to use a couple of these ones. But yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna get use out of the rest of these. I have completely finished up the shade 1.5C, which matches me the best. 2.5C, I do still have quite a bit left, so I still have a little bit to go with this one. So that one I did make some progress on, but I haven't completely finished it up. I guess if my goal was to completely finish 1.5C, then I did, but that was kind of finished a long time ago. So I did make a little bit of progress on that, but obviously I didn't finish up all of those. And then the last product that I didn't hit my goal on is this Appeal Holographic Gloss. I feel like I've just been throwing this on like whenever I put on makeup basically. It is holographic, so it has some of those little like almost glittery particles to it. So it's not my favorite gloss. I kind of just want to finish this up because it doesn't have a ton of product in here, but I feel like it's going pretty slow, even though I feel like I try to apply a ton of it when I do apply it. So this is one I'm just kind of organically using, throwing on almost as like a lip balm when I am wearing makeup. I feel like it kind of looks weird if I'm not wearing makeup because it does have those sort of glitter particles in there. This also isn't my favorite because when it wears off, all you see is the glitter particles that stay on your lips. So I really just want to finish this off because I don't like it very much and I don't really just want to throw it out. Now for the 3 products that I completely finished. I don't have these with me because I filmed an empties video where I talked about these and then threw them out. So you guys probably already know I finished these off, but the first one is the Milani Soft Focus Glow Primer. I was really happy to finish this. I was kind of unofficially panning it for most of this year, and I was just sort of organically using it, but at the end I was definitely like forcing myself to use it because it just wasn't my favorite. It did give that really nice glowy effect to the skin, but it wasn't really hydrating or anything, so I just didn't love it. I feel like I like other primers better than that one. And then I also finished off my Fenty Beauty Hot Chocolate Gloss, which I really loved. So that one I was kind of sad to finish, but I do have 4 other Fenty glosses in my collection, so I'm not really missing that formula, even though that was probably my favorite shade that I had. And then lastly, I finished off my Briojio curl cream, which I did really enjoy. I would consider repurchasing, but I have a bunch of curl creams in my collection that I need to go through already, so I won't be purchasing that one anytime soon, but I did really enjoy using that one. And that is it for this sort of unofficial project pan update. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you were looking forward to this update because, like I said, it was just sort of a really relaxed project pan because it was unofficial, so I wasn't putting all of my effort into panning these products. But make sure to stay tuned for my other project pan finales because those ones are going to be really exciting. And I hope you guys enjoy this. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I also post 3 times a week. Right now I'm posting 4 times a week in December. So if you want to see more from me, make sure to subscribe and don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notified every time I post. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.